morning, Panthers. We made it to the end of another 5-day week. That's 2 this year, man. They're killing us.
Unfortunately, next week is a 5-day week too. Today is an even day, and boy, has the weather changed. We probably won't even reach 70 today, and it's probably going to rain. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. When it comes to today's Science Fact of the Day, this is how we feel.
I feel the need.
What? It's all cute. I don't know what.
That's right, we feel the need for speed. So we sent Giovanni to Mario Speedway to check out the science of car racing.
Hey Panthers, I'm here at Mario Speedway and the race is underway. As you can see behind me, it's a close one. Bowser kidnapped Princess Peach early on, and Mario and Luigi are in the lead. They are being followed closely by several other characters, including Princess Daisy, Toad, and Random Shy Guy. We aren't sure who will win. We'll have to keep watching. While this is happening, check out this video on the science of car racing.
I'm NASCAR champion Jimmy Johnson. Science and math are two of the most important parts of NASCAR racing. They help us understand how to make our cars as fast and as safe as possible. Three of the most important concepts in racing are drag, downforce, and drafting. Together, they'll make up the 3 Ds of speed. They'll show us how the science of aerodynamics helps NASCAR drivers attack the track at over 200 miles per hour. It's all about how air flows over, under, and against the race car. The air around us is made up of billions of individual molecules. You can't see them, but when you're driving through them at high speed, there's a resistance created. That's drag, and it has the effect of slowing the car down. Here's an easy example to help you understand drag. When you stick your hand out of a car window, the air pushes your hand backwards. If you raise your hand vertically against the air, it gets pushed back a lot. If you put your hand flat, it doesn't get pushed back nearly as much. We try to build our cars with the same idea. The more streamlined the shape, the more we can control the effects of drag. A certain amount of drag is important to have so we can keep the car under control, which keeps the racing both exciting and safe. When a car spins out, there are flaps on the roof and the hood that pop up and catch the air, keeping the car from flipping over and slowing it down before the wreck can get even worse, which would really be a drag. Now, let's talk about downforce. If there's one thing a driver always wants, it's more grip. Grip is how the tires stick to the pavement. The more grip we have, the less likely we are to spin out and the faster we can go. To get grip, we want to push the tires into the track as much as we can. So how do we do that without adding more weight to the car? We'll use the science of aerodynamics to create downforce. As a car passes through the air, the molecules above the car are slowed down at certain points, which creates an area of high pressure, pushing the car down. The air under the car is not slowed down, which creates an area of low pressure. This has the effect of sucking the car down into the racetrack. The combination of these high and low pressure areas above and below the car creates downforce, and as a result, the car has more grip. The engineers that build our cars spend a lot of time working to shape them to take advantage of the physics of airflow, using downforce to keep us driving around the track as fast as possible. And who doesn't love that? Have you ever watched a race and seen one car right behind the other, sometimes with barely an inch between them? Why would we want to risk everything being so close to the other car? The answer is drafting. When cars are spread out on the track, each car has to break through the air on its own, creating drag. When two cars are close together on the track, they're able to go faster because of drafting. The car in front breaks the air, leaving a pocket behind that the second car can drive through with much less air resistance. The pocket of broken air sucks the two cars towards each other. Together, the two cars act like one big car. With drafting, two cars can go faster than one car by itself, by as much as 5 miles per hour. And when you get a bunch of cars together in the draft, everyone gains a ton more speed, and there's nothing cooler than speed.
Now it's time for some Parkland news.
The book fair is coming soon. It begins on November 3rd and runs until November 11th, so stop by and pick up a few good books during the book fair.
Monster Park needs 2 more boys to play 2 parts. If you are interested, see Mr. Bergman.
Tech Crew will meet on Monday from 3 to 4:30. If you are interested, see Mr. Bergman.
PBTV crew members, don't forget to turn in your permission slips for the Channel 9 field trip to Mr. Bergman as soon as possible. You can stop by the TV studio or see him at lunch.
Now let's go to Giovanni for some Parkland sports news.
Hey Panthers, we had an awesome cross-country meet. Yesterday, Panthers, the girls and the boys team won again. The girls, Donna, Jada, Audrina, Alexa, Reza, Christina, and Sarah were very competitive and beat Argyle 51-56. On the boys' side, Corrigan, Owen, Dylan, Christian, San Francisco, Sebastian, Giovanni, Tarek, Mihil, Kenny, Nova, and Andrew crushed Argyle 38-68. Kerrigan once again maintained the first position. The boys' race started with Giovanni sprinting ahead, causing Argyle to tire quickly, while the rest of the Parkland boys took the lead. Awesome job, runners. Switching over to softball, the boys dominated for another game. They blew Argyle 18-3 in 5 innings. They had so many runs, and the ump automatically stopped the game and declared Parkland the winner. Kelvin hit 3 home runs, and there were multiple great plays for the entire team. Awesome job, Panthers. Now it's time for another Fitbits with Mr. Rodriguez.
Good morning, Parkland students and staff. Today I'm going to show you a little bit of an ab work, something that you can do. You don't need to use any type of weights. You're just going to use the weights of your arms, your legs to work your abs. We always need to understand that we should start working first the lower ab, then the rectus abdominis, then the obliques, in order to get a good structure. So let's start with the first one. This is a whole series that you can do 3 times. You can do 10 of each, 20 of each, and when you get strong enough, 30 of each. Let's start off with jackknife. We're here, and we're going to bring our body up slightly and legs. You do 20, 10, 15, it depends on what you can do. In other circumstances, just sit straight, keep the balance up, and do these, bringing the knees in. Once you've done 10, 15, or 20 of those, go to the second one. The third one will be just leg raises, hold, or on the floor, or if you're on a bench, bring it up and lift, up and lift, up and lift. When you get strong enough, you will be able to then come all the way up. Three good exercises for your abs. I hope to see you next time. Take care.
Now wish these students a happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
That's all for this week, Panthers. We hope you had a good week. It's going to be cold this weekend, so stay warm. And remember these words from Jimmy Fallon.
Have fun is my message. Be silly. You're allowed to be silly. There's nothing wrong with it. So go and be silly this weekend, Panthers.
Have an awesome weekend,
Weekend,
and we will see you on
tomorrow,
Monday.
Monday.
Bye.